just love springtime.
Oh my god, we're getting Cordelia earlier and earlier. This is a pattern I cannot tolerate.
I am, of course, having...
She's got a boyfriend now. Condolences, sir. I'm so sorry, I'm being so mean. I am, but like, no regrets. Do you know what I mean? Well, Buffy, you're just carrying that around me.
Mr. Giles has this, like, hobby of collecting stuff, show and tell.
Boom. Nailed that, mate. Well done.
She is always hanging with that creepy librarian and that creepy...
Excuse you, mate. Giles is a national treasure for both the UK and the US, so... F*** you.
If you tickle us, do we not laugh? Do we not die?
Whoa, mate. Just dial it back a bit.
Shall we not revenge?
God.
Okay.
What's happening?
The anger of the outcast at society.
The outcast in society. Interesting.
With Shylock, it's wine, wine, wine. Like the whole world is about him.
Cordelia.
Well, everyone looked down on him.
That is such a Twinkie defense.
A what?
People who think their problems are so huge craze me.
Cordelia.
Like this time I sort of ran over this girl on her bike. It was the most traumatizing event of my life, and she's trying to make it about her leg.
Yeah.
Like my pain meant nothing.
Cordelia!
Cordelia's raised an interesting point here, which we'll pursue at a later time.
You don't have to, don't worry about it.
Good observations today, Cordelia.
For real, she actually did okay. Aside from, you know, the Cordelia stuff.
Thanks. I want to talk to you about my final paper.
Oh no, no, no. We're focusing on Cordelia. No! Red alert! Oh no. Show, stop this. It's the penultimate episode.
The dress is ready. It's so great. Mitch is gonna die.
Oh well, he's dead then, right? Poor Mitch. Poor Mitch!
Oh, it's not her arm I'm looking to be on.
Alright, Mitch can die, it's fine. I'm so sorry. There's gonna be so many. There's gonna be so many men coming into my comments being like, why you hate men? Stop it! And I'm like, just chill, mate. Just chill. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a slight joke. Alright, just like, you know what I mean? I'm only joking, like maybe, I don't know, 50%. But do you know what I mean? I mostly say it to annoy him, all right? So let's just all relax, okay? It's okay to desire people, mate. I just like to annoy people more.
Come out.
Oh. Oh. I tell you what, man, that was some CGI, dude. Was that the whole budget? Are you ready? My earphone came out. Jesus. I'm missing it. It's a close one. I tell you what, that's the second time I've seen this girl with the green hair, and I approved both times.
C. For Cordelia?
Or for...
I don't think I need the loony fringe vote.
Yeah, like, right, okay, so this is the thing, I go back and forth, right? I do feel a little bit harsh sometimes when I'm just like constantly grilling Cordelia. But then she says more things and I feel fine.
I don't even like chocolates. Okay, that was the lamest comeback of our time.
It's alright, mate, there's gonna be more opportunities, trust me.
Right, the guy with the antlers on his belt.
Oh, Buffy feeling a little bit on the outside.
Man, what kind of moron would I be making anyway?
I was.
Oh, yeah?
At my old school.
Boom, smashed it, well done. I have no idea what May Queen is it just like a prom queen type thing?
We had the coronation and the dance.
Oh, what's the dance, what's the song to, by the way? Can I just ask? It's gonna be me. You gotta assume, because I will be quite honest with you, that is a dance I need to go to.
Mitch got wailed on. I think he's
Dead? Of course not.
Oh god, I forgot about Snyder.
There are no dead students here.
My guy. Wait, we didn't get any deaths last episode, did we? Fair play. Hey, do you know what? Snyder's working. Say what you want about Snyder.
Where do you think you're going?
Alright, Snyder, chill.
Mitch wanted me to get his comb. He likes his comb.
I bet he does.
I don't think Mitch needs his comb right now.
Hey, mate.
I think Mitch needs medical attention.
No, you gotta look good, though.
Mitch was gonna sue the school?
Nice. Teamwork.
Sue?
Amazing.
the lawyer. You haven't heard of him?
Other lawyers call him the Beast.
Maybe it's a vampire bat.
That's kind of funny. Fair play to him. No, well done, mate. Well done. A little bit of a pun. Do you know what I mean? We love it. We love that. Xander's having some strong episodes, man.
If it's a ghost, then we're talking about a dead kid.
Wow. Immediately goes there.
You know, why don't you compile a list of dead or missing kids?
Hey, to be fair though, there's plenty of them. That's interesting. If they genuinely do, because there's so many kids that have died, to bring one of them back as a ghost, that'd be so interesting. That'd be genuinely interesting. I hope it's one of the ones that we've seen die in the series so far.
What, so there's homework now?
Buddy, you're at a school.
Ask around, talk to his friends. Talk to Cordelia.
Dr. Cordelia? So, research, huh?
I went to the hospital.
Oh, she's not got green hair. I'm an idiot. It's literally a bow. I'm so sorry. I just didn't pay attention.
You should have seen him lying there, all black and blue.
Yeah, what's going on with Cordelia?
How's he gonna look in our prom pictures? How am I ever gonna be able to show them to anyone?
Go with her.
Did you see Mitch? He just broke up with Wendy 8 seconds ago.
What?
Hey guys. What do you want?
Oh.
Pop him up long enough to take the picture.
Ah, so a student with a beef with these guys. Yeah. I'm trying to think who had a beef with Cordelia, but honestly, the list is too long.
Oh, for heaven's sakes. What? Give her some air.
All right. Snyder, actually.
School nurse, now.
Okay, supplying some help. Fair play to him. Good on him.
What happened?
Hey, who's the principal here? What happened?
All right, mate.
Don't sue.
Interesting. Because I really want it to be like one of the hyena kids, but like I don't think it is because it's very much like not a group thing. It's a very individual thing, right? I actually really like that episode, by the way. Like genuinely, it's one of the ones that I like actually do genuinely remember. It sticks out to me of the season.
Look, I'm not gonna hurt you. I just want to talk to you.
Yeah, it's clearly a kid with a beef. They're departed and they, you know, had some issues with Cordelia. Don't we all? I like that Buffy is approaching it with gentleness as opposed to aggression. Very green episode, by the way, can I just say? Guys, who are these? Oh, security. Did Snyder actually, I nearly mentioned, I don't think I did last episode, I was like, this school should have security. And then my brain went on a whole thing of like, you know, American school without security. Unprecedented because of the whole gun thing that you guys have got going on over there. I'm so sorry. Condolences. I got to be careful because people do get upset when I mention that. It is a thing, but people get upset. So let's just not touch it. Do you know what I mean? Unlike Americans touching all those guns. I'm so sorry. But yeah, no, I was thinking last episode, why has Snyder not like instigated some level of security since all of these kids are just getting like popped off, man, and not in the way that they usually are in America. I'm so sorry. Well, I'm not. It has got to stop. Do you know what I mean?
So we're talking about what, an invisible person?
Girl on campus with the ability to become invisible.
That's so cool.
Kind of cool.
Well, yeah, I would give anything to be able to turn invisible. Well, I
No, don't. Yeah, why would you?
protect the girls' locker room.
Of course you would. Yeah, Xander, being every little bit of like ground you make with me, you just take 2 steps back, dude. And that's been generous. Occasionally it's 3 steps.
Oh, hey, do you want to come to our place tonight for dinner? Mom's making her famous phone call to the Chinese place.
We've not actually so far seen, obviously, Xander's and Willow's parents and home lives, actually. Quite looking forward to seeing a bit more of that.
How exactly did you propose to hunt someone you can't see?
Dust, mate. Do you know what I mean? Or a bit of, I don't know, something, and just go straight on them. Do you know what I mean? Boom. Caught. Cogget. Oh, she's thinking about her time as May Queen and maybe another life, right? Looking into a life that maybe she would like to have and can't because she's weird because of the Slayer stuff and, you know, yeah, bless her. The show's still kind of, you know, showing us glimpses of that side of Buffy that, you know, she is craving for and not allowed to have because of her role. God, oh, it's been a while. It's been a while. I forgot completely about Angel, I'll be honest with you.
Is that why you're here? To see her?
I can't.
Hurts too much, yeah. Not having a 16-year-old at your beck and call.
It's too hard for me to be around her.
Hard, you say. He said it, not me. Come on. Hey, just behave yourself.
A vampire in love with a slayer. It's rather poetic.
Did you say pathetic? I'm so sorry. I don't know what's up with me. In this episode, I'm grilling everybody. I apologise, okay? It's just equality. I believe in equality, okay?
I know you've been researching the Master.
It's the Vampire King.
Oh, the Master coming back into it, yeah?
For the day that Buffy must face him.
Right.
Something's already in motion, something big, but I don't know what.
Okay, feeding us into the finale, I guess.
You've read all the Slayer lore there is, right?
All of it? Interesting.
The most salient books of Slayer prophecy have been lost.
Slayer prophecy.
The most complete prophecies about the Slayer's role in the end years.
Interesting.
The book was lost in the 15th century.
Not lost.
Huh? Hidden?
Misplaced.
Okay.
That would be most helpful.
Go on. Team up. I like this team up.
Invisible girl terrorizing the school.
Angel. Bit of knowledge.
That's not really my area of expertise.
Oh. Okay.
Nor mine, I'm afraid.
These guys have rapport. It's kind of nice. Disturbingly enough, a bit more age appropriate.
Looking in the mirror every day and seeing nothing there.
It's true. How is your hair so immaculate, mate? Why do I recognise her?
I know, but did you see his toupee? I mean, it was like the worst.
We're talking, okay?
My guy.
And did you guys check out that extreme toupee?
Seriously? Your girl here was like ribbing on that so hard, dude. Come on, like respect. Yeah.
The winner is Cordelia.
Thank you for making the right choice.
Oh, she's the worst. Cordelia.
Being this popular is not just my right,
You're right. You should left, as in leave.
This is the dead and missing list.
Buffy, what you wearing, dude?
Has
We're back.
Cordelia hired a bodyguard or something?
So you're telling me the girl turned invisible, right? She got the ability, and she decided to just like fuck off from everything, sack it all off, and was like, I'm just gonna go in the roof, practice my flute, and just terrorize everybody. That is kind of girl boss. I'll be honest with you, I support this girl. Whatever she wants to do, just let it happen, Buffy. Oh, okay.
Could you possibly be on time?
Oh, are we gonna get another teacher biting it? It's been a while, to be fair. We're due one. Jesus, all right.
Are you okay?
Oh, she's fine. Oh my God, Cordelia did it too? Well, fair play to her. Listen, you're writing, mate. What do you mean? Do you mean look? You meant look, right?
Have a nice summer. Have a nice summer. This girl had no friends at all.
Once again, I teeter at the precipice of the generation gap.
Because you both wrote it too.
Oh, damn.
Have a nice yeesh.
Oh, Buffy can just... Sorry, can we just take a second to admire the fact that Buffy can just recognize Xander and Willow's handwriting just off cuff? Like, what the dude? That's so impressive.
Have a great summer. See, I cared.
I believe Willow's tone as well.
Xander, we each had 4 classes with her last year.
Yikes.
So no one noticed her, and now she's invisible.
Whoa. All right, mate, chill. What am I talking about? Giles can do whatever he wants.
And with the hellmouth below us sending out mystical energy.
People perceived Marcy as invisible, and she became so.
Seriously? Wow.
Who knows the answer to this? Willow? Xander?
Man, do you know what though? I've been here. I was a quiet kid, and honestly, part of that was due to my teachers separating me from all my friends, and because I was a little bit of a troublemaker at a certain point, and then I got really quiet and shy. Lots of trauma that I've had to work past. Anyway, point being, for a great part of my childhood, I was very shy, very quiet, and so I completely get this. I remember one time in PE, physical education, I got really bitter, and I kind of said a little bit too loud. The teacher, I didn't think she knew my name, and I got really bitter about it. And so like another student said something to me, and I was like, well, I wasn't asked. I don't think she even knows my name, kind of thing. And I think she heard me, and like she specifically called me by my name, and like, hey, props to her, she did very well. But like also, I can completely empathize with this because I do think a lot of students that are quieter are overlooked a lot more. Even if they're like clever or engaged and want to engage a little bit more. Like sometimes you do get that in a school dynamic, and I think, you know, that's something that goes back to teachers, I think. Look, I don't know how it is nowadays, right? I really don't. I can't imagine it's maybe a lot better. I don't know though. I am speculating and also just talking from my own experience going through school, right? But you get the, you know, the louder kids, the quieter kids, the kids that are more intellectual, right? And I think you do get teachers sometimes that do favor certain students because of certain things. Anything, by the way, disclaimer, anything that I say does not apply to every person that I am talking about, right? So like, as much as I'm talking about this about teachers, last episode I talked about parents, what I'm saying does not apply to all parents, all teachers, all X, right? I do think sometimes people, trolls mostly, that's true, I do assume. There are some really good teachers out there, but I do think, yeah, I think this probably, again, the show, I think resonating with a lot of young people at school, right? And I think it does, it shows, from what I've experienced, it's this testament of people growing up with this show, finding a lot of commonality with this show, and finally feeling heard, I think a lot of the time. Because like, again, like I say, I was a quiet kid. It took me a long time to work on that. And because I didn't like it. And by the way, there's nothing wrong with being quiet. Some people are just quiet, right? And that's perfectly okay. But yeah, I think in society we devalue people who are a little bit quieter because you don't know who they are, or they don't blah, blah, blah. But then when you become friends with them, they open up and it is what it is, and you finally learn who they are. And yeah, we stereotype so much, don't we? Not even at school, but as adults, right? Like if that person in the office is, you know, they don't talk or they don't socialize, they never come out for a drink afterwards, it doesn't mean that they're not a nice person. It just means that they like their own space or whatever else it might be. I do think people judge based on those kinds of things, like really, really quick and really, really easily. And I think it starts at school. And I think like I say, some teachers do that as well. And it means that a lot of students, a lot of kids retreat into themselves. I mean, we've seen actually in this episode, this student here, Marcy, when she was in the friendship group with Cordelia and the other girls, she was trying to engage. She was opening up, and they were shutting her down. In class here, she's putting her hand up, and you know, she's been shut down. She's never been chosen. And it's nice to see a show commenting a little bit on that, and the fact that I think maybe sometimes we do need to focus a little bit more on the quiet kids, because sometimes, you know, you have that, I guess, that age-old thing of the extra intelligent, popular kids being put at the end of the spectrum over here and the bad, misbehaved kids at the spectrum over here, and they're always given the most attention at school because, and I'm not saying they shouldn't have attention either, of course they should, but then the ones that kind of go in the middle and just get by aren't given as much attention, and it's like, that's not fair. You should give, you know, an equal amount of attention to all of the students, all of the kids at school, and I think, yeah, we're being shown here that isn't the case, and I'd hazard a guess that that's probably still not the case.
Okay.
Yeah, just ignored. Because like the teacher's not ignoring her, but to the kid, it feels that way. I mean, maybe the teacher is because she's not as loud. Yeah, it gets tiring. It does. It's like, why am I bothering? Why am I doing anything? It's a very extreme example of that.
It's something that was done to her, that we did to her.
Yeah, that we did to her. I think we do. I think the greater point to what I was saying is that we as people, as a society, as people around people that are quieter, we do that to them, right? We exclude them because we don't see them as the same way as we see someone who is a little bit more talkative, conversational. And like I say, again, that's not to say that the quiet person isn't conversational. You just got to treat that person a different way. But we do. I think we do. As people, we separate people into these categories. And I think sometimes that's unfair. And it doesn't afford certain people the same things as other people who perhaps exhibit the opposite of the quiet people, right? And it's like Buffy said, we did that. As a society, we do that to quieter people who maybe do want community as well. And I think, yeah, we as a whole should be making that more available to them. Because I do think as a society, we reward people more for being, you know, go get it, be forthright, be a little aggressive. You gotta do that. You gotta get out your comfort zone. All the, you know what I mean? All this stuff. We've all heard it, but it shouldn't necessarily be always that way, because like I say, that kind of mindset, which I think is so prevalent today and probably has been for a very long time, does not accommodate that kind of person. And I think it's really nice commentary of how we do dismiss a lot of the time people who are introverts or who are introverted or a bit quieter, and how we have got to step up and do better with that.
I know we've had our differences.
Oh, hello.
With you being so weird and all.
Okay.
Total losers.
My guy.
Despite all of that, I know that you share this feeling that we have for each other deep down.
What?
Nausea?
So,
Nailed it.
this is all about me. Me.
For once, she's right.
Xander, boy, get her. Sicker. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to dehumanize Xander there.
You're always around when all this weird stuff is happening.
Okay.
And I know you're very strong. And you've got all those weapons.
Hey, she's observational.
I was kind of hoping you were in a gang.
Okay.
I don't have anyone else to turn to.
All right, Cordelia, you got a bit of work to do on yourself, but this is good. Asking for help, always a good thing.
I don't recall ever seeing you here before.
Oh no, I have a life.
My guy.
Cordelia, your attacker is an invisible girl.
Boom. Are we indoctrinating her?
Who was really, really angry at you, which I can't imagine personally, but...
Well, I don't care what it is, just get rid of it.
Wow, she did not blink at Invisible Girl, huh?
It's this person.
Cordelia, you hung out with this girl, please.
Is she really wearing Laura Ashley?
My guy.
I've never seen this girl before in my life.
Cordelia, please.
You didn't see me coming, Cordelia.
Oh, I do. I have a lot of sympathy for Marcy.
Nothing is keeping me from the bronze tonight.
Can we just revel in your fabulous lack of priorities?
Xander is at his best when he's grilling Cordelia.
She's evil, okay? Way eviler than me.
No.
Cordelia has a point.
What? Seriously?
So are you saying she's invisible because she's so unpopular?
Okay, she just didn't understand.
That about sums it up.
Okay.
Bummer for her. It's awful to feel that lonely.
Oh, okay.
You think I'm never lonely because I'm so cute and popular?
Okay, that was a very sensitive thing said in a really shitty way. But like, okay, we see some humanity. We like it.
I can be surrounded by people and be completely alone.
Also true. Agreed.
Like any of them really know me.
I get you. But
I don't even know if they like me half the time.
okay, so change your ways, maybe. I don't know.
People just want to be in the popular zone. Sometimes when I'm everyone's so busy agreeing with me, they don't hear a word I say.
Right, but you curated that, dude, right? So if you don't like it, change it. But I like this. I do. I really like this. I mean, look, I've seen the comments earlier on, that's true, but people talking about Cordelia in a very positive light. And I like this. This is good. This is actually showing her as a human, not a caricature of the popular girl, right? Because that's all we've kind of seen so far. This I like. She's still got that streak to her, but good progress.
Well, if you feel so alone, then why do you work so hard at being popular?
Yeah, asking the questions.
Well, it beats being alone all by yourself.
Oh, okay. Deep. Is that better though? I mean, clearly to her it is. Good though, I like it. A little bit of progress for Cordelia's character, which finally, after, you know, I mean, look, I'm not surprised. I'm not saying like, oh, finally they did it. Season 1, we're in season 1, this is good. Episode 11, sure, you know, the penultimate episode, but this is great going into season 2 and the rest of the series, because yeah, now like I'm getting growth from essentially side characters, right? And she, like I say, she's been a caricature, but I like that they're diving into that and actually showing a little bit of depth to that, because she's right, you know, the popular people can be lonely because people see them that way. The funny kid can be lonely because then when you are around people, they just expect you to be funny. If you're not funny, then you suddenly feel lonely because no one cares about you. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's a thing. Again, lots of commentary this episode about, like, I guess archetypes of people and kids and how people are in schools, and I think that does translate to adult life as well, and how people behave and treat you because of those things, and value you or devalue you because of those things too. I think we could all stand to not really pay as much attention to that kind of stuff, and actually maybe just actually see people as humans and not as these archetypes, stereotypes of people being one thing and only valuing them because of that thing that you associate them with. I like it. As much as I joke about, you know, Cordelia being more of the focus of this episode, because that was a joke, by the way, I do really like that we are actually delving a little deeper into her, spending some more time with her to understand her and go a little bit more skin deep.
Can you say...
Uh-oh.
Gulp?
Yeah.
You were popular? In what alternate universe?
Cordelia, dude.
Can we have the heartfelt talk with a little less talk from you? Cordelia?
I feel like the invisible girl, yeah, is in there. Yeah, okay.
Cordelia!
Okay. Okay, punch it. Fair play. Oh, hey. Yikes on that. We got a gremlin. Oh, hello. Acrobatics, I like it. Oh.
I can't feel my face.
I can feel my face when I'm with you. It's a sing-song kind of episode.
What does that mean?
Okay. Good messages though. Not necessarily packaged in the you know, the nicest way. Oof, Charlesy boy.
Why is Marcy doing this?
The loneliness, the constant exile.
Yeah.
She has gone mad.
Yeah, bit of a lesson in that though, isn't there? That's the thing, isn't it? It's like every single person that's kind of, maybe not Cordelia, that's true, that's dealing with the situation, they're not going to dismiss the quiet kids so easily in future, are they?
Your beautiful face. So it makes you shine just a little bit brighter than the rest of us.
I wonder how much this is going to affect Cordelia, actually, and how, like, I mean, we've seen nice progress, nice character development from her, actually, this episode, but also the stuff that she's having to deal with and experience this episode. I wonder how much self-reflection maybe she's going to do as well. Like I say, you know, and like I've said this whole series, these are kids that we're talking about, and as much as I joke about it, and as much as I'm gonna joke about it, because I will, and as much as I've kind of made Cordelia a running gag for entertainment's sake, at the end of the day, you know, bottom line, she is still a kid, and, you know, if she was a real person, it's as much as I would, you know, see the things she's doing and being like, you shouldn't do that, dude, stop doing that, maybe you should, I don't know, do things a little bit nicer. But also experiencing this and going through this, yeah, she's young and she's got a long way to go, as we all did at this age. And I'm hopeful that because of this experience, she's gonna go on and maybe learn something from it.
We all want what you have, to be noticed, remembered.
Isn't that true?
I'm gonna give you a face no one will ever forget.
By the way, I don't think that's integral to being a human, to being a person. I think we do though, I think that's true. I think a lot of people, like, and that's the thing, the reason that we glorify that kind of thing, being remembered, being immortal, right? You know, we have, like, off the top of my head, Homer's The Iliad is such a romantic piece, right? And when you think about it, that epic poem is a poem about war and heartache and horrors, but the through line and the thing that's always retold in adaptations is becoming immortal in story and through time and through history. And sorry, that's a little bit of a digression, that is true, but that's my point, is that we all clamor for that, right? Because we're taught it. It's not an accident, right? We are taught these things. We are taught that the popular kid is the thing that we should aspire to be, because we create things like prom or May Queen that make people gravitate towards that person, that make people look up to that person as popular, and because of that they are good, they are better, they are to be aspired towards. And it's like, why do we do that? There are so many of us, and we are, by doing that, devaluing the rest, right? And because you're always going to devalue the rest, there's not enough space by making all of these people the one thing, the special one, the popular one, there's not enough room in that list of people for everyone to be involved. And so by definition, you are excluding people. And it's like, at its core, you've got to kind of ask yourself, is that the best way to do things? Because you are then creating a whole lot of trauma, bad faith, bad feeling through the way that we teach ourselves. Not only the way that we teach ourselves, but continue to kind of aspire towards those things. I mean, you can, look at it through the lens of ambition, professional achievement, whatever it might be. I think this kind of thing rears its head in so many ways. But like I said, like Homer's the Iliad, it's romanticized in our culture, in our society. That thing of being immortalized, being the hero, being the popular kid. And I think it's very damaging. And I think some traits are more associated with that, right? Whether it's quick talker, loud, funny. And I'm not saying these things are bad. What I'm saying is that the way that we perceive those things and elevate those things above other people and people with other traits is the bad thing. Because we shouldn't necessarily elevate those things or be attracted more so to those things. And it's like, I get it naturally. You maybe are attracted to those things. Someone who's like hilarious, you want to be around because it's funny and it gives you joy. I get it. I do. It's that essence of elevation and devaluing, right? That I think maybe needs to be addressed a little bit more.
What are you gonna do? Slay me?
Oh, she knows.
Your friends who comes to the coronation tonight will take the site of the May Queen to their graves.
By the way, I just want to like disclaimer. Just because I am fighting Marcy's corner and the message of the episode doesn't mean I condone what she's doing. I don't see a way out of this. They're all kind of trapped, really.
I think we should start with your smile. I think it should be wider.
Joker, origin story.
You think I don't understand, but I do.
Go on, Cordelia.
All your friends and feel so alone because they don't really know you.
Did she hear that?
You think you can charm your way out of this, don't you? Isn't that what you think?
Ooh. Nice. Swift. Oh, sweet. I tell you what, he turns up at the right time, doesn't he? Angel's inclusion in this episode has been really nice. Because again, it's like refocused us a little bit going forward, right? This whole prophecy thing.
I brought you the codex.
Ah.
I came in through the basement. I smelled the gas.
Nice.
I really felt sorry for you. You've suffered.
I mean, I guess the one thing that you almost should take from this and everything that I've said is that I think anyone watching, we can probably all agree that the fate that has befallen Marcy and the way that Marcy has got to where she's gotten to because of the things, right? And I'm not saying that everyone would have got to the same place that she's got to because of these things either, right? I don't think they would have, but like this is a possibility based on the behaviors and the things that have happened to Marcy and what she's experienced. This is a possibility. We can all agree this is not the ideal. We don't want this. We don't want people to feel this way, that makes them feel this way and act this way and do these things. And with that in mind, I think everything that I've said and everything this kind of episode is commenting on is important to keep in mind for that reason.
Hey, moron. I'm invisible.
You're gonna fight someone you can't see.
Dust, mate. Come on.
Cordelia, shut up.
All right, listen. Yeah, daredevil it. Hello, that's a nice shot, by the way. Oh, the slow-mo too. Why not? Spoil me. It feels like a very experimental season, which makes sense, right? Smashed it, well done. Season 1, absolutely fair. Do you know what I mean? But like for example, like Buffy is not known for using slow-mo, but they used it there and it worked and it was nice. And I do think that they've done that throughout this season. Not in that way, but they've used different things and done whatever they wanted to do and been creative, right? The creative process has been very evident throughout this series, and it's this season 1, and it's nice.
Everybody, stay where you are.
Oh, hello. Yeah, who are these guys?
Okay, we'll take it from here now.
Oh, they taking notice of the school?
Agent Minetti, we're here for the girl.
Where were you 10 minutes ago when she was playing surgeon?
Right.
We came as fast as we could. We'll take it from here on.
Hello, boys. What's this about?
We can rehabilitate her.
Okay, a hellmouth rehabilitation.
In time, she'll learn to be a useful member of society again.
Oh.
Very useful.
Okay, those words are nice, but the way you said it was very sinister. What are you going to use them for? What plot thread is this setting out for later?
This isn't the first time this has happened, is it?
Interesting.
It's happened at other schools.
It would be best for you to forget this whole incident.
Yeah, okay, sure.
But you guys are very creepy.
Agreed.
Thank you for your help.
I thought he was going to be like, thanks, mate. Appreciate that.
Have a nice day.
Why would you look down at her, you creepy little f***er? Look at that.
Have a nice day.
The little look down of like, what were you looking at, dude? Hey. Just weird, innit? It's just weird.
I'll say. Hi. Bye.
Oh, nice that Cordelia's coming in and maybe she's going to be a little bit more friendly towards the group. I don't know that that's necessarily going to stick, but we'll see.
I didn't get a chance to say anything yesterday.
Yeah?
I guess I just want to say thank you.
Hey.
All of you.
Nice.
It's funny because she looks like Cordelia.
All right, yeah, stand up.
So thank you.
Nice. I'm waiting for it.
I'm gonna grab lunch in a minute if you wanted to.
You're not hanging with these losers,
Mitch.
are you?
Mitch.
Are you kidding?
Oh.
Just being charitable.
Yeah, she's unsure though. I like that. Hey.
That social leper colony? Police.
Okay, maybe she's back to normal now, but like, we'll see. There's a little bit of hope for Cordelia. Ah, okay, we're lingering on these guys. Interesting.
Hey. Class, this is Marcy.
Are they all invisible? What? What do you mean?
Everybody turn to page 54.
Wow. What? Oh, cool. That makes sense. Interesting future plot point there. Very nice, very nice. No, good. I like that. I like that we're widening the world a little bit, you know, because it feels very isolated. Obviously, we're focusing on this school, this group of kids, and it doesn't make sense that, you see me questioning throughout season 1 this thing of like, there's a lot of kids going missing, a lot of kids getting killed, whatever. And wider than that, more schools experiencing the same thing as well. And I guess, government entities taking note. I don't need more from that right now. That's a nice little kind of beginning of a thread to start to save for later. It's nice. And again, strength of the episode that we've focused on Cordelia and actually shown a little bit of light there and a little bit of progress. And like I say, she's a young kid too. There's progress that can be made and growing up that can be done. And we saw a little bit of that. And that was nice. I've talked a lot about the social implications of everything in this episode and, treating people different ways and based on different things. And so I'm not going to rehash that. I think I've largely said what I want to say about that. I think, like it just boils down to just be nice and considerate to people more so, right? Like be more empathetic. Don't judge people for different things. Just treat them as a person, as a human, and, be respectful. All the basic stuff, right? At the end of the day. But that's the video. That's Buffy. Next episode is the finale. We are there. We are close. We are so close. If this is your first video, if it's not, subscribe, click that bell button and watch the finale with me. I think I'll do a premiere as well, so I'll be chatting with you folks for the first time. Thank you, as always, to my beautiful patrons. Thank you so much for your support. With that said, click on this video right here if you've enjoyed this, and other than that, thank you again, and I will see you very, very soon.